is dangerous, you guys. Even this astrologer is just there, hearing that somebody's punching the living daylights out of another person, and you're like, you sound like a romantic. Destiny and Shawn.
My relationship with my mom when I was growing up, it wasn't the way that it is now. She didn't really know how to parent me, and it has caused a bunch of problems for me.
You're my baby. You're my baby. And I worry about you.
Actually, Destiny just strikes me as somebody who's kind of numb. Life itself has just made her kind of numb to everything going on, and that's why her life has spiraled out of control. When you look at her and you look at the way she behaves, she's just kind of somebody who makes it so that she doesn't have to feel any emotions. Hence why running away from hard talks, running away from difficulty, just running away, always on the run with everything that she does. It's kind of sad.
What happened to you broke me.
I feel like all the that was happening to me for so many years and at an early age, I think that that's the reason why I go through the things I go through is not true.
YouTube is making it so hard because every word you have to kind of just cut it out, but she was abused from the age of 13 by her uncle for a very, very long time, for years and years. And so yeah, she's explaining how that had an effect on how she is.
Harass people, it's made me have abandonment issues. Like, it's just kind of turned me to the crimes and the stupid decisions I've made, where my whole life started to unravel, like I had to face the person that I've been, and every time
So anytime she goes into court, that's what she feels. It's like she's reliving those times where she had to confront her abuse.
Or I just think like I'm reliving that day, and it with me, and I don't think that people really understand that. Like,
you need to face your fear. Well, you're gonna still be here for it.
See, that's the thing. That's kind of a vicious cycle. Whether she goes to the court, she's going to be there for her. Whether she doesn't go to the court, she's still going to be there for her. So then what happens is you have somebody who, no matter what, there's going to be people enabling. No matter what, there's going to be people cheering them on. No matter what, people are going to say, you're right, you're totally in the right. All this that has gone on, nobody has said, you're treating that Shawn guy like dirt. Cut it out, just stop it. Or any of these other men that she's supposedly engaged to, if we can believe what those Facebook pages are showing, right? So it's like nobody's really holding this chick accountable. And I think sometimes this comes out of guilt, like she's been through a lot as a kid, and the mom just kind of wants to make things right now. And the way some parents whose children have gone through such traumatic things during their youth, what they try to do to make up for that is by just letting them do whatever they want to do, not talk back, not say anything, just let them live their life the way they want to. And this is what that can end up as. They go wild, they don't respect the law, and they end up in prison.
Rick, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm going to think about going to court and see where that goes. I said I'm going to think about it.
This is terrible. She's going to think about it. I mean, she has to go because either way they're going to put you in jail. Then she goes to an astrologer, and I'm sure this was a completely other day because the day that she's there with her mom is actually the day before court, which is interesting because I thought that Shawn was going to get on a plane and go over there and bring her back. So I don't know what's happening to the timeline. I don't really know what's going on. I also don't know why she's still at the sister's place when, I don't know, I guess that's far from the courthouse. I don't know. But in any case, this girl may or may not go to court, and Shawn might be losing $50,000. And if that's the case, Kelly is going to say bye-bye to her $1,000 that she gave to Shawn, or the $2,000 that she actually wanted in return for the loan that she gave to Shawn. Definitely can kiss all of that goodbye if Shawn has to now change Shawn. It's too much. Anyway, if he now has to cough up this money. Anyway, so then on another day, Destiny goes to an astrologer. She likes astrologers. She likes, what do you call these, mediums and all these type of people. Now, I always think it's interesting that people who like these things, they like these things, which means you go there often and you make use of it. But at the same time, your life is still not okay. So all this prediction and stuff like that, it hasn't helped you in any kind of way because your life is still a complete mess. That's what I think is super duper interesting. You like this stuff. Don't they predict your life? Don't they say you're gonna meet a guy, he's no good, run, or you're gonna meet a guy, treat him good because he's gonna hold you down and make the best out of your life? Nothing like that. Which to me shows that, yeah, a lot of this stuff, they're just taking your money, and if you're gonna freely give it to them, oh well, that's on you.
However you want. I love astrology. I love mediums. I'm just trying to get some clarification on my relationship, my court date, and just what my future holds. When you see a sword, I think of like cutting through. Battle? Yeah, it's like a battle. And I actually have court.
But then you're even helping the astrologer. Don't give her any answers. Don't say anything. Just let her play with her cards and just look at her like, okay, so what they say.
Court. Oh, wow. They want me to go back to prison for 7 years. Well, it's interesting because what stands out in that card? Monetary, like, gain? Mm-hmm.
Seven of coins. 7 of coins, that says. And what did Destiny say?
Monetary, like, gain? Mm-hmm.
If I saw that card and it says 7 of coins, I would think, yep, that means money. Money, when you hear coins, what comes to mind? Money, wealth, riches, prosperity. She said gain. Why so vague? Why is she making it so vague? This is just money. I don't know.
I felt like I had this connection. His name's Shawn. He made me feel.
So now, 7 of coins. She's made it be like, okay, that must relate to gain. And so now she gained a guy friend, a boyfriend, Shawn. So now she's going to talk about Shawn. Or is she relating it to money? And is she like, yep, dealing with this guy, Shawn. He's kind of the cash cow. I don't know. This is weird.
Feel the way that I've always wanted to feel, you know? But I mean, talk is cheap too. Yeah.
Talk is cheap too. Whoo, so you know. So you know, although Destiny has never promised him anything. She literally has never promised this guy anything. She's just been out here doing her and being super disrespectful, and he's just taking it all. So hey, if you're gonna take it, well, you made your bed, now lie in it.
I've literally got to the point where like I punch him in the face, like I put my hands.
Look at this woman's face. Her eyes are like, yeah, this is scary. And now Destiny's about to confess to a whole bunch of assault and things that she's done that she might as well not do on camera. But you know, she thinks it's okay and she's gonna get away with it, and she probably will, because if Shawn didn't press any charges, yes, we're looking at it now, but if he didn't press any charges and he's okay with this woman beating him and stuff like that, well, who's anybody else to say?
On him like I have flipped out, like you're romantic, it sounds like.
This I was gonna call an astronaut. No, this astrologer is like, it sounds like you're a romantic. What part of what she just said sounds romantic to you? What part of what she just said sounds normal to you? You know, nobody's holding anybody accountable. You just see people. That's what I've been seeing in pop culture a lot as well, with some of these people interviewing these rappers and things, and they say the craziest things. I go with my daughter to see a gynecologist to see if she's still a virgin. Everybody's like, I only like guys that have been in prison. Oh, I only like guys that can buy Birkin bags. So many people are saying such ridiculous things, and there's no accountability. There are no people around them that are actually holding them accountable. This is dangerous, you guys. Even this astrologer is just there, hearing that somebody's punching the living daylights out of another person, and you're like, you sound like a romantic. Well, I don't know. These people. No, she should not be nodding like that. It's absolutely false. It's false and doesn't make any sense. And I don't even know why they brought that in there. Because it shows you that you've been wasting all your money on these astrologers and mediums, whatever they call themselves, people, and it has not worked for you because you still don't know what's what in your life. You still don't know what the right path is. I thought people went there so they can predict their future, so that they can actually live accordingly and plan things out properly, knowing what their future is going to be. Obviously, that did not work in this case. So yeah, the whole thing is crazy to me. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. I just hope that she goes to court. And whatever it is, even if it's 7 years, because Shawn said he'll wait. Shawn is a whole 47 years old, and by the time it would come out, he's 54, and she'd be I think she's 28 now, so she'd be 35. And yeah, He's like, oh yeah, I'll wait. So whatever it is, if he wants to wait or whatever and be spending all his money on this lady without taking care of his kids, hey, that's his own, whatever. We don't care anymore at this point. All of you are enabling each other. It's crazy. In any case, if you're not already part of the family, make sure you hit thumbs up, add something, the subscribe button, comment because I really want to know what you think, like because you obviously like this video, and hit the notification bell while you're at it. I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Daily videos up in here. In the meantime, make time for glorious life. It's time to start what? Living it right. God bless.